So, word on the street, allegedly, supposedly, possibly, is that someone that we've talked about regarding 34 Fairview Road has been playing around with a couple of doll babies. I don't know about you, but this is something that I've got to ask about. So let's get into it. We are all here. Welcome, everyone. I am Lady Zelda. We are here seeing crime, and we're seeing a lot more than that, I think, in this particular reading. It is Sunday, October 12th of 2025, and it has been posted on, I think, at least one platform that one Jennifer McCabe is playing around with some voodoo dolls of Kearney and Aidan Kearney, aka Turtleboy. Now, while I have always thought, in my opinion, that she plays around with the dark side, this would not surprise me. Amateurist, pretty much. Dangerous, absolutely. If it is true, which we don't know, but if it is true, there is a very dangerous side to this, as in bringing harm to the household, as in things like this kind of circle back. But whatever it is, let's take a look and see exactly what we can come up with. Does this surprise you? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Does it surprise you? We have the House of Zelda, the Cartomancy, the Kipper, a small tarot, the Piatnik. I mean, I have it all. If we need more, we'll pull them in because, I mean, after all, we need a good 34 Fairview Road type reading. We haven't had one in a while. Let me know what you see in the cloth, if you see anything at all. There's a lot of energy going on here. There is a lot of energy. I mean, after all, it's this time of year, right? And it's easy to say somebody's got that sort of thing. I don't even want to say the name of the person that reported this. Don't put her in the comments, please. And let's be respectful because, you know, even though it is Jennifer, even though it may be something that she's doing that she shouldn't be, it's still my channel. And I still, oh boy, look at this. These are bridges, and we're going to take them out. We're going to turn those over. Let me get one more card. So this is where she started in the beginning. This is a bridge taking her to now. We're asking, there we are. What's on the bottom of the deck? A pathway ahead, but we're certainly just getting started. This is where she started. Contact coming to you. Now, it doesn't mean you or me, but it's information coming out. Let's turn these over. We're going to turn them over just like the, oh, look at this. The bunny hopping down the bunny trail. Now, I've got to tell you, love is behind this. And listen, you all know that I have an opinion about this person and perhaps some feelings toward John O'Keefe. Wouldn't surprise me at all. But listen, I'm going to morph a minute. I've said it before and I'm going to say it now. It is my thought, my opinion. It may not be correct, that she is behind this recording debacle, this mess between Karen and Aidan and the recording of phone calls and all of this sort of thing. Because look, this is where she came from and this is where she's going. So she's using people. She thinks she's doing the right thing. She thinks love is behind this. She's convinced herself that she is doing this for John and herself. But as I said last night, look, if something would happen, worst case scenario, God forbid, and I do not see it, but let's hypothetically say that it did with Karen and Aidan. That isn't going to stop the court of public opinion believing that she had a lot to do with that situation that happened with John O'Keefe at 34 Fairview Road, January 29th, 2022 at approximately 12:23 in the morning. So she's on a mission, my darlings, and I'm going to tell you something. A woman like this is extremely dangerous. Don't play. Desperation equals dangerous. So she's going from this contact, these messages, all of this situation, and now she's going, here, this little bunny, let's go down the bunny trail, but seek the higher wisdom. She really has herself convinced that she's using these people and it's doing the right thing. You see me shuffle the cards. Travel, overlooked evidence. Well, I'm going to say she's been on the move. And if there is any evidence, the fact that it's been overlooked is probably on purpose. There is a pathway ahead. There is definitely a pathway ahead. Boy, wow, we have an interesting start. So let's pull out. So my question is, does she have any particular doll in which she is putting any intention into and thoughts? You see, the fact that this card flops out quickly is because she's thinking of it. There's thoughts of that. There's, you see this? You see? Creativity. Journey, travel. She's on the move. Something's going on. That's her. This is a fear and a thief. I mean, John's life was stolen from him. Any way you cook this, any way you cook the kettle, John's life was stolen. This card, you know what? I got to tell you this, my darlings. Anytime I pull this card out, it just gives me the heebie-jeebies. And it's not that I'm afraid of this. It's the feelings that these people have toward John. Because the reality of it is, if she is doing something like this, it's not because she feels that she is doing the right thing. She does feel that. She's trying to convince herself of that. But the underlying vibration of all this whole thing is she's trying to save her own skin, in my opinion. Because somebody like this would not go to this much effort if they were innocent. Another card that falls out. So she's juggling. So we're looking for answers on the dolls. She's juggling between the two. She's thinking her ship is going to come in. There's another ship being financial. She's looking for a financial windfall because I'm going to tell you what, she's getting sued. She's had to lawyer up. It's not like the O'Keefe family where they're getting contingency, possibly, sort of. I don't know. They've got the new high-powered attorney coming in. Oh, whoop-dee. The sign of Cancer. And you know what this card means? Travel. So what's going on with Jenn? We have 3 travel cards in a row. A journey, taking a trip. This is her. Did she go to New Orleans, maybe? Wouldn't surprise me. She probably went to, I'm sure she could, maybe not in Salem. I don't think so. Well, that tells me one thing right there, but we're going to keep going. One more card here, and we'll keep going on. Yeah, she's living the high life now. She's living the abundance, because I think that she has been told, my darlings, the star card, that is the zodiac sign. That is the significator card for Aquarius, and that is Jennifer McCabe. She is an Aquarian. We're going to put this right here. We're not going to move her. This card tells me that she's trying, in this particular case, she's looking for to tie Karen and Aidan up. She's trying to. Now, what can this really mean? Well, not in the physical. She is by trying to put them away, but the swords are air elements. They are also communication. You see what I mean? Communication meaning using this situation against Karen and Aidan so that it does not point the finger directly at her. So they can say, well, they did it to themselves, right? Okay, well, whatever you think. I'm going to tell you, I am convinced, and I could be wrong. It's my opinion, but I'm convinced that she's behind this in some way or another. She is behind that situation. A message. There's more coming out. It has quieted down, thank God, but there's more coming out. The widower means in this being left behind, being without support, being that feeling like you're on an island by yourself. That is her. That's the energy of that card. Because I don't predict that type of thing. And jealousy. When I say love is behind this, I'm not kidding. That's this card right here. Love is behind this. She, in my opinion, she was jealous of Karen from the jump, and on the bottom of the deck, the misfortune came, and we all know what that is. So tell me, does Jennifer, everything is pointing in this direction, but I want a little bit more solid info from the cards. Is Jennifer playing around with these types of negative doll babies? Type you play with pins. Oh, 2 came out. Okay. Well, I've got news for all of you. It is telling me that the answer is yes. However, it's not what we think. There's something hidden around it. I believe that she has someone working for her on her behalf. Why? Well, first of all, you just can't walk up to somebody and say, hey, can I have a couple of dolls? Because not too many practitioners would want to do this. This is something that you would need to hire out. If she has something like that, it would be given to her to put intention through. Now, I'm going to tell you something else. A doll in which was described would require something personal from each person. Does Jennifer have something personal? As in maybe hair? I don't think so. But it would require something personal. And believe me, this day and age, you can get pretty creative. If you don't have that type of thing, can use a picture. I believe that she has hired someone to help her, in my opinion. That type of work is costly because there is that worry, concern that something like this would go back. Every practitioner, everybody can tell you that you start doing in this and you start getting into the dark arts and you start throwing this type of energy, it comes back tenfold, and you better be careful, because this is just like mirror work. It's like looking into a mirror. Whatever she is doing is reflecting back on not only to her, but her home. Is it worth it? You know, I totally believe in these type of things, that people do it. I believe that people do that type of thing. We're going to get out Grandma's cards as a last. I want to see. Indicates loss. Dark clouds indicates unhappiness. And the broken mirror indicates the unaliving of a friend. We're going to stop right there with these particular cards. Well, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the house. That's probably 34 Fairview. An unpleasant future. If near bad cards. And definitely they are. Let's get... I want to do something here, my darlings. Give me a second. I have another deck I want to bring out here. This is a deck. It is a Thelema Lenormand deck. Many of you have seen it. But I want to know if there's more. Just give us an idea. Oh, I'm sorry, it's upside down. Whatever this is, I believe that's the man behind it. And it, These are red in pairs. Let's get the other one out. Climbing a mountain. Cutting. Reaping what you sow. Climbing a mountain. It's a long mountain. It is a risk. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you, I believe, and I know everybody's going to say, no, isn't that Aidan? No, it's not. I don't have indicators out here that Aidan or Karen are in this, but in my opinion, based on the cards that I have and the indicators that I have, I'm going to say there is a very high probability that she has these cards. Let me get a final word from the house. Final word. This is serious. So, my darlings, every indication that I have here basically says, yeah. Look at this. Okay, so I've changed my mind. There you go. It is Karen. It is Aidan. Let's see. There's good luck around them. There's the closed book. So there's a lot more that's going to be coming out. This is all a part of discovery, whipping things, brooming it into shape. Let's read on Karen. And so there is, now, come on now. We're not saying that this is a love affair. We're saying that those are two very loved people and they're going to be okay. They're going to be okay. And look what's at the bottom of the deck. The same card. All right, my darlings. Karen and Aidan will be okay, but I do believe there is a man behind her. And I'm going to tell you what. She could be getting ripped off because a lot of these people will charge you big money, into the thousands, for these type of things. And then when they don't work, you can't get a refund. What are you going to do? Thank you, my darlings, for being here. I wanted to do a little health check. If Aidan and or Karen ever sent me a message to help them, I certainly would do my best. But for now, I think we need to wait and see. Pray for them, send them light and a hedge of protection. They're going to be okay. So thanks, my darlings. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is, I don't want to leave you. I mean, I don't want to leave you. Let's put this card out. Let's get one more card here. I want a card that will represent. That's not it. That hit my thumb. I want a card that will represent Jennifer. Yep. Broken. Broken. Doesn't surprise me, my darlings. All right, honey. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, subscribe. We'll be working on this a little bit more. You know we will. I'm going to meditate on it. We'll see what comes up. But in my opinion, I believe a very, very high probability. Thanks again for watching. See you soon.